Imagine a world frozen in time, 2.8 million years ago. This is the Pleistocene epoch, the Great Ice Age. Vast sheets of ice, miles thick, grind across the continents. The air is thin, sharp, and brutally cold. This isn't just winter, it's a planetary deep freeze. A relentless battle for survival, where entire species are being wiped from existence. The mighty saber-toothed cats and colossal mammoths roam this unforgiving landscape, but even they struggle against the encroaching cold. In this world of ice and wind, a new kind of creature is taking its first fragile steps. They're small, vulnerable, and seemingly insignificant against the backdrop of this frozen apocalypse. They are our earliest ancestors, early members of the genus Homo. Let's meet two of them. We don't know their names, but we can picture them, a male and a female, huddled together against a wind that feels like it's made of glass shards. They aren't as strong as the cave bears, or as fast as the dire wolves. They don't have thick fur or layers of blubber. All they have is each other and a revolutionary new tool, fire. For a time, fire is their god. It's a circle of warmth in an endless sea of cold, a flickering light that holds a terrifying darkness at bay. It cooks their scavenged meat, hardens the tips of their wooden spears, and offers a fragile sense of security. But tonight, their god is failing them. The blizzard rages, a swirling vortex of snow and ice. The wind howls like a hungry predator, tearing at their small, crackling fire, stealing its heat, and threatening to extinguish it completely. The flames shrink, sputtering and hissing as snowflakes turn to steam on the hot embers. The circle of warmth becomes a tiny, desperate island, and the immense, crushing cold of the Ice Age closes in. They realize a terrifying truth. Fire is not enough. Nature is too powerful, but cold too absolute. Panic begins to set in. Is this the end? Is this how their story, the story of humanity, gets snuffed out before it has even truly begun? Just as despair takes hold, an idea sparks. It's not born of muscle or brawn, but of something far more powerful, intelligence. They look at the stiff, frozen carcass of a giant deer they'd found earlier. Its thick coat had protected it in life. Perhaps it could protect them in death. Using sharp flint stones, a technology they are slowly mastering, they begin the arduous task of skinning the animal. Their fingers are numb. The work is clumsy, but desperation fuels their efforts. They wrap the heavy, raw hides around their shoulders. The skins are cold at first, but slowly, their own body heat gets trapped beneath the fur, creating a precious layer of insulation. It's a game changer. For the first time, they are wearing the armor of the animals they once feared, turning the tables on the cold. But the hides are only part of the solution. They still need shelter from the relentless wind. They scan the landscape, their eyes searching for any break in the monotonous white. And there, at the base of a rocky outcrop, half hidden by a snowdrift, is a dark opening. A cave? Caves are dangerous places. They could be the den of a cave bear or a pack of hyenas. But the blizzard is a more immediate and certain threat. Cautiously, they approach, carrying a burning branch from their dwindling fire. The light dances across the rock walls, revealing a space that is deep, dry, and, most importantly, sheltered from the wind. It smells of damp earth and ancient stone, not of predators. They've found a sanctuary. Inside the cave, huddled together under the heavy animal skins, they are no longer at the complete mercy of the storm. The man and woman press close, sharing body heat, their breath misting in the frigid air. The fire, now protected from the wind, burns more steadily, casting long, dancing shadows on the walls. In this moment, we see the very essence of human survival. It's not about being the strongest or the fastest. It's about ingenuity, cooperation, and the ability to think your way out of a crisis. They used tools not just to hunt, but to create clothing. They sought not just food, but shelter. They relied not just on their own strength, but on each other. This is the dawn of human strategy. Imagine the nights, the long, frozen nights of the Pleistocene. Outside, the world is a symphony of terrifying sounds. The howl of the wind, the distant cry of a predator, the creak and groan of the immense glaciers. Inside their cave, our two ancestors listen, their senses on high alert. Sleep comes in short, fitful bursts. They are constantly aware of the fire, needing to feed it small pieces of scavenged wood to keep it alive. These nights are a crucible, forging a new kind of consciousness. They are learning to plan, to anticipate, to remember. They remember which caves are safe, which animal tracks lead to food, which plants are poisonous. Their brains are their ultimate survival tool, and every long, cold night sharpens them. This wasn't a one-time event. This cycle of challenge and innovation was repeated for hundreds of thousands of years. With each generation, our ancestors grew smarter, more adept. They learned to hunt larger prey by working in groups. They perfected their stone tools, creating hand axes, scrapers, and blades. They learned to follow the seasons, migrating with the great herds. They passed their knowledge down, not through writing, but through demonstration and grunted communication. Hardship, each near-death experience, was a lesson that shaped the course of our evolution. We are the descendants of those who didn't freeze, those who were smart enough to find a cave, resourceful enough to wear a skin, and cooperative enough to share their warmth. And so, as the blizzard finally subsides and a pale, cold sun rises over the frozen world, our two humans emerge from their cave. They faced the absolute worst the planet could throw at them, and they endured. They didn't conquer nature, but they learned to live within it, to bend its rules just enough to make it through another day. This is the legacy they passed on to us. Every time we put on a coat, turn on the heating, or find shelter from a storm, we are echoing the actions of these ancient ancestors. Their struggle is written into our DNA. It's a story of incredible resilience, a testament to the fact that even in the darkest of times, the small, flickering flame of human ingenuity can refuse to be extinguished. The story of humanity is a story of survival. It began not with kings or empires, but with a few shivering individuals huddled in a cave, figuring it out one frozen night at a time. Their journey through the Ice Age was the ultimate test, and the fact that we are here today proves they passed. So next time you feel the winter chill, remember the pioneers who faced the world of ice and, against all odds, survived to give us our future. Thank you for watching. If you found this journey back in time fascinating, please hit the like button and subscribe for more stories about our incredible human past. See you next time.